the girls that made me feel crazy, that I thought liked me, but I didn't really know, and then they made me feel like they didn't like me. I look back and I'm like, they were obsessed with me. Why didn't you just go for it? Like, you know, and after the fact, they're like, oh yeah, I did have a crush on you. I'm like, what was I doing? Because like you make yourself feel like you're crazy and you're making things up, and you're not making things up. This past year, we had a lot of isolation, literally and figuratively. And for me, I started kind of diving into my past and my adolescence and these opportunities that I felt like I never really had. And it kind of spiraled from there, where I was like, oh, I did have opportunities, but I never believed in myself. I never took a chance on myself. So I didn't even get to experience the opportunities or get denied or become accepted, because I didn't even take a chance on me. I needed to express that in a song that I've never done before. So I met up with Pat and Dave, and we produced a track, and I sang a melody over it. And then also brought in an incredible songwriter, Nate Seifert, and we co-wrote the song together, and here we are. Does she feel the energy the way that I do in the air whenever we get in the same room? Because I don't know how to read her mind, and I don't want to cross the line. Growing up, I constantly was infiltrated by self-doubt. And so it was like, does she feel the way I feel? Do I feel this? And it's like you're constantly doubting yourself. And so these lines opening the song, I kind of wanted to put the listener into this like present environment of, here we are. This is a moment. Is she feeling this moment? I know I'm feeling this moment, and I want to respect you, but I also don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. But I am also like, I feel like you're really into this. Does she know I'm thinking about her plenty? Overthinking if she'd even let me. Moving close enough to hear me say. Being cautious is important, but I also feel like my journey with overthinking has fed my anxiety, and also fed, is this real or not? And so I wish I had overthought less. Everyone, as like human beings, we all just want to be validated, and we don't want to be rejected. Like, that's like the bottom line, is like, you don't want to go for it and then be rejected, because that hurts. No one wants to feel hurt. But then on the other side of the coin, if you don't go for it, you'll never know. That I don't want to go home and leave us just friends, but I keep letting her go, and then it just ends. Most of my romantic experiences were with friends, and it never became anything but friendship. When I reference letting her go, it's basically saying like, I didn't even go after her, because I was always rejecting myself first before anyone else could reject me. And so I stayed in the friendship zone. I was a no, never maybe. I knew she'd never take a chance on me. How did it go? We'll never see. I knew she'd never take a chance on me. I love those lyrics because they're so simple but so matter of fact, because I was a no, never maybe. Like, there was like never a chance. And then I say, I knew she'd never take a chance on me. And that's also a very absolute lyric, because I was just like, there's just no way that she would like me, because I had so much like self-judgment and self-hate. And I think also too, like, societal pressure and just knowing it's not normal to be gay. All of a sudden you just start believing everything that society tells you, where it's like, oh yeah, you're not the norm. Oh yeah, society is not created for people like you. There were so many people I never came out to. And once we had that conversation, they were like, why didn't you say anything? And I was like, well, I didn't think you'd accept me. And I look back at those moments and I go, oh, well, they could have accepted me, but they couldn't accept me because I didn't even accept myself. So you go back in this circle and cycle of like, oh, I was really struggling with accepting who I was. I didn't know no better. I wouldn't let myself believe. Now we'll never see, because I never let her take a chance. Let her take a chance on me. I think it's hard to know better because you're going through the motions and you're doing the best you can, and that's all you can do. I think the only thing that helps you to grow and know better is to have someone to look up to seeing is believing, and seeing people like representation, seeing people like you succeed and be happy. And that's kind of become my purpose, and why I wake up every morning is because people need to see that. And I feel like, I can beat myself down about, I should have known better, but also I did the best I could. Tell me where you are now. I could show up in the middle of the night too. Try to make up for the time we lost. Try to put a little love on us. So for the second verse, I liked the idea of like owning taking a chance on myself. Like, what would I sound like if I knew my self-worth and I knew I could get this girl? And so the second verse kind of showcases the confidence that I do have, that's hard to kind of bring out. And it's kind of saying like, hey, if I had that self-worth, this is how I would speak to you. I would show you how I feel. I would tell you how I feel. And wherever you are, I'm coming. Like, here I come. Because I know I still think about her plenty. If I found the confidence, yeah, would she let me? Or does it always have to be this way? I think self-confidence is such a challenge because you can feel like a burst of confidence, and then like at any moment you can lose that confidence. And so the verse kind of goes through, again, that's this like internal dialogue of like, okay, I'm confident. I'm going to go after her. I'm going to do this. And then it's like, but is my self-doubt going to start creeping in again? It's caught inside of my mind what we could have been, but I keep letting her go and then it just ends. It's the constant conversation of coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? And you look back at your past and like, oh man, coulda, shoulda, woulda. But also too, it's like great to almost be able to reflect back and be like, oh, I should have done this, so next time I'm gonna do this. Now that she's gone, and now that it's done, I should have known that I was better. If I gave us a chance, we'd be together. I really love the bridge. It's like one of my favorite parts of the song because there is kind of this like overcoming moment and this kind of resolution of just like, oh, I should have known that I was better. And you're realizing your self-worth, like, oh my gosh, like I was awesome. And if I had given myself a chance, this would have worked out. I would like to think, going back into time, that I would have taken a chance on myself in the sense of maybe being more confident with my sexuality, being more open about my sexuality, because I feel like leadership is huge. If I had just led the pack, all of us were just hiding, right, in school, just being like, I'm not going to share my sexuality. I was like, if I had just been like, hey, I know you all know I'm gay, but I'm just letting you guys know I'm gay, I feel like I would have felt such weight lifted off of my back. You see, I have a bigger smile now that you complimented my shoes. My confidence level went ding. Thank you.